Welcome back. Will Smith has not been in the headlines quite as often as he was back in the 90s, and I pin this down to the fact that people have just forgotten just how egregiously he offended the honor and integrity of the music industry. From his stint in the Wild Wild West to his tribute to Miami, where apparently his Himoes, Will Smith used to be fairly well renowned for destroying the ears, minds, and souls of the youth. I mean, Will Smith used to be the king of bringing the heat to Miami. Nowadays, LeBron James has stolen his kingship. However, despite James's usurpation of Smith's throne, there seems to be very little response from the movie star. Will Smith, you need to stand up for what used to be yours. Your son being on the cover of more magazines than you in the past year is no reason to let your accomplishments go unrecognized. Will Smith, I am going to aid you in recounting your numerous accomplishments so that the world does not forget the hotness that is, was, and will forever be Will Smith. In his youth, Smith looked much like his son. He dreamed of being on the screen much as Jaden did. But most importantly, Will Smith starred as a down-and-out parent who was on the pursuit of happiness with his son whom he had to support. Ironically, Jaden was in a similar movie in which he played the son of a parent who was on the pursuit of happiness with his son whom he had to support. Which of the Smiths had a better role in their movie is debatable. However, it cannot be denied that they outshone the other Smith. Mr. Anderson always seemed to grind his gears. Anyways, Will Smith, I salute you. You've held strong to your fresh roots even though a younger generation of Smiths is shining through. In light of being outdone by your own son, I understand how you can relinquish your dominion over Miami and be not so wild when you visit the West, but I just can't understand why you would ever stop getting jiggy with it. I mean, when a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in your neighborhood, it took your mama to pack your bag up to Bel Air. Stand up and fight, Will Smith. Stand up for what is yours. Your freshness in music far outstrips any of the Ice Cubes or Ice Teas, and for the record, you're much cooler too. Unfortunately, Will Smith, the stylings of both these so-called artists are drawn upon heavily in the house style of music of this week's music segment. Here's Tyson to give you all the details.